18/22. This Sunday it is AEW Forbidden Door. This is my premiere edition for this upcoming show. The show will be on at 1 p.m. That's good for a lot of AEW fans because we all know these shows can feel very long and they end at midnight. So thank you for being in another country for this show right here. Now, let's talk about the first match. IWGP Championship match, Zack Sabre Jr. versus Nigel McGuinness. Now, Nigel McGuinness is no longer in his prime career, but he can still go in the ring somewhat. Zack Sabre Jr. in his prime of his career. This should be a technical match right here. I expect this to be a solid one. Still, your IWGP champion, Zack Sabre Jr. For the TNT Championship, Kyle Fletcher versus Aroma Takahashi. Now, I've never seen Aroma in a one-on-one match in AEW or New Japan Wrestling. So I'm very intrigued by this match right here. I've been high on Kyle Fletcher as the TNT champion. Hopefully Tony Khan delivered the goods with him. And still your TNT champion, Kyle Fletcher. The four-way match for the TBS Championship. Mercedes Money belt will be on the line. Winsor will be involved. And I'm not familiar with the other two ladies in this match. I hope it turned out to be a good four-way match. But my eyeballs will be on those two ladies. Which one of the ladies will stand out? Because you never know. One could get signed to AEW someday, and one could get signed to the W. So we sure see what's going to happen in this four-way match. But, of course, we all know the CEO Mercedes Moné will retain her TBS championship. The Hurt Syndicate, Bean Dino, Brody King versus FTR for the AEW Tag Team Championships. Now, on Dynamite, we witnessed a 30-time limit draw between Brody King, Bean Dino, and FTR. Coming into Forbidden Door weeks ago, I expected the Hurt Syndicate versus FTR. But I see where they're going with this right here. Her Syndicate are still going to look strong in this match. They will not take the pinfall. Brody King or Bean Dino will take the pinfall. So, your new AEW Tag Team Champions, which will be FTR, and then they can begin the feud between Christian Cage and Adam Cole for the AEW Tag Team Championship at AEW All Out in Canada. And speaking of those two guys, Christian Cage, Adam Cole versus Killswitch and Kip Sabian. Killswitch may return to AEW television. I'm so happy to see him back in the company. Nick Wayne is out with a broken foot. So it's a blessing in disguise because Killswitch have a lot of history with Christian Cage. And while Christian Cage and Cole back together, what we saw on Dynamite, these two are not officially together yet. Christian Cage is still acting like a heel. So I expect both guys' chemistry should be off in the match, which will lead to Killswitch and Kip Sabian getting the win. AEW got to build the relationship up between Christian Cage and Adam Cole. You cannot have these guys getting back together while Christian is still a heel and getting a victory. It will make no sense at all. Tony Khan, make the right decision. For the Unification Championship, Swerve Strickland versus Okada. This should be a fun match, but I did see the news today about Swerve been dealing with a meniscus tear since 2019, which means Okada will retain his Unification Championship. Toni Storm versus Athena for the AEW Women's Championship. Now, this match right here, I'm so intrigued by this one. I'm so happy that the TV time Athena been getting. A lot of people been begging her to get TV time since she's been stuck on ROH. Toni Storm, one of the biggest things in the company. Toni Storm been the champion since Farrah. So a lot of people say, yes, it's time for her to drop the belt. A lot of us thought she was going to drop the belt against Mercedes Moné, but no, she retained it and giving her her first loss in AEW. So, when Toni Storm finally dropped the championship, I remember on Dynamite weeks ago, part of a tag team match, Athena got the pin on Toni Storm. And we all know what that means when a champion lose in a tag team match taking the pinfall. The champion going to retain. Will this be any different? I want to say Athena going to win, but I'm going to say no. Still your AEW Women's Champion, Toni Storm. And then what's next for the champion? For the AEW World Heavyweight Championship, MJF versus Hangman Adam Page. Now, MJF got his way on Dynamite. So, he going to win a world title match by DQ or count out. So, this match going to be very intriguing. MJF going to try so many ways to win the belt without getting the pin. And the crowd is going to give him so much heat in London, and I cannot wait for this world title match. But the way this thing is being set up, Hangman Page will retain his World Heavyweight Championship. Now, most likely this will be the main event. The lights out steel cage match. This match right here going to be crazy as hell. And I'm wondering, how this cage going to look like? Because usually in AEW, where you have a total of what is like 6 participants in this match, or 5, whatever. Usually is in blood and guts. You have 2 rings and 2 cages. And you know the guys got to get their spots in this cage match. So I'm wondering, it's going to be a regular looking AEW cage match? How are they going to book this lights out match? I'm really not sure. That's why I cannot wait for this match. It's going to be like something similar to a Hell in a Cell to give the talents more space involved for this match. This match most likely going to be the match. Not going to be so much crazy stuff in this match right here. And we all know Will Ospreay is dealing with a neck injury and he got to get surgery. So it makes total sense for the heel team of the Death Riders and the Young Bucks to get the victory over the babyface team with oh my god, how I'm drawing a blank right now. Will Ospreay taking a pinfall in London because you want to get the heels a lot of heat. So that's my prediction for this upcoming show. If y'all got y'all prediction, give me them. I will reply to everybody in the comment section per usual. Hit the like button on this video. As always, don't forget, hit the subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.